4 people died in a crash in Pawnee County Friday night, and investigators are still piecing together what happened. Troopers say a driver crossed the center line on Highway 48 and slammed head-on into another vehicle, and both vehicles caught fire. News on 6's Jordan Tidwell has the latest.
Trooper Eric Foster says each car had 2 people in it, all 4 passing away at the scene. A small memorial now sits on Highway 48 in Pawnee County, where 4 people died in a crash Friday night.
After the crash, both vehicles caught fire. It was a horrific accident.
Oklahoma Highway Patrol says Rayanne Crank had 17-year-old Montana Hendricks in the car when Crank crossed the center line and hit a car driven by Scotty Kelly, whose passenger was Lacey Carlson.
Unfortunately, a mistake was made somewhere, and it cost lives. But not only one life, it cost 4 lives.
Foster says investigators are working to figure out what caused Crank to cross the center line.
To mind, these rural state highways, they can be so very dangerous, and people really need to give respect to these roadways.
The Pawnee County Sheriff's Office posted on Facebook, Crank was a former jailer who was funny and kind. They also said Scotty Kelly was a dedicated father of 3 and a true friend. He served several tours in Iraq and had worked as a paramedic at Tinker Air Force Base. They said Hendricks had just been crowned prom queen in Peru, had her first job, was going to graduate next month, and was the baby of her family who held them all together. Trooper Foster says this crash is heartbreaking for everyone involved.
These lives, people were involved in community, so it affects a lot of other people. And then first responders having to respond to these scenes.
In Pawnee County, Jordan Tidwell, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.